With a game who gives as much freedom to its players as Star Citizen, it may be pretty tricky to find your way in your sci-fi life without having anything to guide you. Thus, the overarching questions in Star Citizen are, what do I do and how do I earn money fast? And my simple answer to the latter is trading. I would first like to prefix this by saying thank you all so much for the constructive feedback on my first video. I'll be using it here in the coming weeks to improve the quality of my content. Now, if you did miss my first video, it covered a titanium trade route from Lyra to Area 18, and adding on this next video here might potentially start a series going over various trade routes across the Stanton system, excuse me. If that would be something you'd be interested in, let me know down in the comments. Now, let's get started. The trade route covered in this video will be more focused on newer players. So for those of you who use ships that have an SCU count above 120, I'd say stay away and maybe even focus on the trade route summarized in my last video, which you can find here. And the reasoning behind this is the quantity of the commodity runs out relatively quickly, especially if you have a high volume ship, because there's just not that much of it, and also it's a very easily accessible trade route for newer players, and it was featured in another video, so there's quite a few people who run this route and burn up the supply. But that shouldn't push you away, especially if you're new or just getting into trading, because it's a great way to jumpstart your bank account and move you closer to renting or owning a higher capacity ship where you can move on to the more expensive trade routes. Moving on, we'll be starting our short journey here from Port Al-Asar and working our way over to Bountiful Harvest Hydroponics located on the moon of Daymar. It's a really quick quantum jump and can be started as soon as you leave the landing pad. After our second jump heading towards Bountiful Harvest, we're going to go back into our mobiGlass and reset our location so we can see the outpost on our HUD. Try and stay high in the atmosphere so we can get to our location just a bit faster. Once you're landed, find the trading console and purchase as many distilled spirits as you can. It'll be priced out to be somewhere around 4.7 UEC per unit, which we can turn around and sell for 5.4 UEC per unit. This will net us about 0.7 UEC profit, which is about 15% net. These prices will fluctuate based on supply and demand, but because of how quick it takes to do this run, you'll earn your money back very quickly. The only step left is to take your haul back to Port Al-Asar and get your profit. With the Freelancer, I was able to sustain about 40,000 UEC per hour. I was inspired to make this video because of another video produced by Morphologist that gave a roadmap guiding new players in the game, and I thought it might be handy to trim off the fat a bit from the 30-minute video into something a little more focused on the trading aspect. If you'd like to check that video out, as well as even subscribing to his channel, you can click here. Other than that, I would just like to say I appreciate you for watching the video up until this point. If you enjoyed the content enough to leave a like, I would be very grateful. If you want to stay up to date with awesome trade routes or any content I put out, please feel free to subscribe and turn on the notifications. It would help me out a lot. Remember to let me know if you want to see more trade route videos in the future. As always, this has been Kaj, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey guys, this is Kaj in post. I forgot to mention, if you are new to the game and you do not have a ship or haven't purchased the game at all, if you'd like, you can use my referral code, which could get you 5,000 UECs, as well as helping out the channel a little bit grow, and it just shows that you're liking the content. So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much. I'll catch you later. Bye bye.